How's it going, tubers? Jim Bobway here with a review of the LEGO Star Wars 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Pack set from 2020. Let's not waste any time and get right into the figures first, because they're really the main deal with this set. What a lineup, eh? These guys obviously are the main reason a lot of people are buying this set, though the builds are good too. There's some decent builds, decent vehicles. You get 2 standard battle droids here, and then you get 4 501st Clone Troopers, 3 identical ones being just regular 501st Legion Troopers, and then you have 1 Jet Trooper, which has a little bit different printing on his helmet and torso, and he also comes with a blue jetpack, which is the same mold they've been using for several years, and it works. It's a good mold for that jetpack there. Secret about these figures, they have a more accurate Clone Trooper face. They got the slightly darker skin tone there, and I think the face itself really lends well to a Jango Fett kind of face there, so I think they got that right. Hopefully we see more of those faces with Clone Troopers in the future. All of the helmet prints are really good. You know, let's get a closer look up at these. You can see that nice blue stripe, just looks really nice there. Torso print is good as well, and then they even have leg printing with a little bit of blue in there to add to that aesthetic. No blue on the back, kind of a standard Clone Trooper print back there. The Jet Trooper, slightly different. He's got some blue up in the chest, no stripe, and he's got a few more blue markings on his helmet there. Underneath the jetpack is, again, oh no, you have a little extra blue up here too, so that's cool. That's a nice little added bit there. So he has blue on his shoulders up there, and then he just has these blue molded arms to add to the color of the armor. That covers it for the figures. We're going to move on to their weapons so you can get a closer look at those. This set comes with 8 blasters. You have 5 of the regular short blasters, 2 other short blasters with added black lightsaber hilts to make them a little longer, and you have an even longer blaster with a candle piece molded in black to give it a longer, more pronounced barrel there. Pretty good selection of guns, more than enough for each figure to have one, so I like that. These 2 mount on the sides of the BARC speeder, and you're going to see that when I get to there, so they're kind of like stand-on guns for if the troops need more firepower. Let's take a look at this BARC speeder here. So overall a nice build. It's not too long of a process. It's a smaller vehicle out of the set. You have plenty of nice details here. They use these ski pieces to add some fins on the side. A few sub-assemblies like these side pieces can come off. Those are just plugged in, and these are the pieces that hold these extra rifles for the Clone Troopers. You have some control yokes here, independent moving, and we can put a Clone Trooper in there so you can see how they sit. It's got 2 studs to sit on, so he's not on there too hard, so it's easy to pull them off, but it holds him on. And then he also, when he puts these controls in his hands, he's not going anywhere. So he can stay in there, you can lower those, rake him back, make him look nice. He's got 2 stud shooters on the front. Those work like so. You just depress that trigger and it shoots them. And they really go. They don't go far, but they go. So that's cool. Cool little play feature there, and you can just plug those back in. The set does come with a few spare red translucent studs for the projectiles, so if you run out of 1 or 2, you'll have more. They use a few stickers up here for detailing. Same sticker on both sides. 1 sticker down here to add a little more blue there. And that about covers it for the Bark Speeder. There's no translucent pieces underneath to give it the hovering effect, so it just kind of sits on the ground. That's a little disappointing. Usually the speeders do come with some kind of clear piece to stand it on, but other than that, it's a great speeder. I don't know if this design has changed much over the years. I only have one other from, oh gosh, it's got to be like maybe 5 years ago, I think. Can't be too sure, but it was smaller. It was in a small battle pack, but this is a nice big speeder if you want a big speeder, or if you prefer small ones, this might not be for you, but it does look good. Let's move on to that walker, which is one of the main attractions. This is the ATRT walker that comes with the set. You have some detailing with stickers on the front. All those pieces are stickers. You got 501st on both sides there. You have 1 console piece right up here that's printed, and then you've got these large antennas here which can move a little bit if you wanted to. Move those a little bit. You have 2 clips on the back, one to hold the operator's weapon, and then another one that holds a pair of binoculars there. The feet have some good detail to them. They got these little toes that move, and you got some of those vents in there, whatever you want to call that. The articulation is not that great. You only have 3 points on each leg. You can go forward and back. The feet can only move forward that far. They have a piece there that hinders it from moving any further. And that's about as far as you can really get this thing like that. So you could potentially do something like that. That's as short as you can get it to go. As tall, you can lift it up to about really there. That's as tall as it goes. So there's not a whole lot of movement with these legs. You can't move them outwards. You can only move them forward and back. The turret does have a good range of motion there. All the way that way, all the way this way, and then straight down and forward. And it shoots the same as the Bark Speeder. You just click that and it goes. Overall, the walker looks nice. They haven't changed the design for these in LEGO over the years, so they've kind of stuck to the same formula with these guys. I would like to see them change it up a little bit more in the future, maybe make it a little smaller, have some ball joints in these legs so that way they can move a lot better. But other than that, you know, if you like these walkers, ever since Revenge of the Sith came out, they've been making these. And so the original set is very nostalgic because I remember having that. So, you know, if you like these walkers, it's a good walker. It's a good variant of it in the 501st color scheme. I think we've gotten one in this color scheme before. And then we have one in like a all gray one for Kashyyyk, which also looked good. So that about covers it for the walker. So that wraps up my review of the LEGO Star Wars 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Pack from 2020. You get a good deal on this set for $30 in the US. You can't go wrong with the selection you get here. The troopers are really good. The printing on them is amazing. This speeder bike is really nice. The only complaint I have is this design of walker, which they've used over the years. It just doesn't have good leg articulation, and it may be on the big side, actually a lot on the big side, but other than that, it looks good on display. You know, 2 extra battle droids. You can always use more of those for the clones to shoot at. Some great weapons. You have a great selection of weapons in this set. 8 total blasters to choose from. And you even get a great color scheme here, you know, 501st colors. Hopefully we get maybe a 501st Y-Wing in the future. I'd like to see that. But there it is. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.